Rick Prokop at Piano Power Lessons. Thank you for joining me once again. Today we're going to extend to the thumb and the fifth finger using octaves within the D-flat major scale. Now I have an enormous stretch which can stretch an 11th. That's on the black keys. On the white keys, I can just get a 10th over the keys and have to go out this way really to do it comfortably. But a lot of you have really small hands, and when playing an octave, it actually looks like this. So when we play black key octaves, you notice that the thumb and the fifth finger are respectively fanning out. So the thumb is fanning out at about 45 degrees, as well as the pinky, same thing. And then if you have a smaller hand, it's fanning out even more. So there is considerable tension there even before you go to play the note. Just doing this with your hand is a lot of tension because this is where the hand is at rest and you're pulling it out to here. So by maintaining this position, you're resisting the propensity of the hand to go back to the state of relaxation. So when you play the thumb, you lift back and you can supinate your wrist if you'd like, doesn't matter. The finger in the end is the thing that articulates the note at a precise moment in time. So you can do the hula if you want. The finger is the thing in the end that's going to play the note. But after you play that thumb, make sure you go in with your wrist. So just gently grab your wrist underneath like this, and then make it go straight forward towards the fall board of the piano. Similarly with the pinky, you're going to lift, come down at a 45-degree angle. The finger is going to be absolutely straight, fully extended. And then you're going to follow through with your wrist in the direction of that pinky. So we have this. And on a grander scale, we have this. See? So this is the same motion, really, for both fingers. It's just that the wrist is going forward. And this allows your wrist to always be relaxed and comfortable. So what we're going to do is have the metronome on, going 1, 2, 3, and on the third tick, we're going to lift our finger. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, lift. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, etc. Okay? And I have the metronome on a nice slow speed at 80. So let's try together. 1, 2, lift. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3. 3. 2, 3. 3. 2, 3. 3. Straighten your finger out on 3. And follow through. And here's an example, if you have a small hand, of how your hand might look like when doing this exercise. So I'm going to play this 10th, this 10th, and this 10th, and then this 10th. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. always following through. All right, coming down, we're going to be doing this. We're going to start with the pinky and go to the thumb. So the stretch now will be to the thumb. And then you'll go up a seventh. And now as you go from the black keys to the white keys, play the black keys and then come out to here with the white keys. Don't stay in here, all right? So see? So you're coming out. And let's try this with time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Lift. Now come out here, go back in, lift, to lift, lift, to lift, follow through, always follow through. Come on out. And let me give you a small hand perspective. I'll play this one, this, and this, coming down with the pinky to the thumb. 1, 2, lift. All right, the left hand's going to be doing the same thing, but we begin with the pinky going to the thumb. And then down a seventh, and then up an octave. Down a seventh, up an octave. So let's try that with the metronome on. 1, 2, lift. 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 Lift, 2, 3, come out, follow through. You're always following through with your wrist, just a little bump forward. You can also beat time if you want. And here's an expanded view with tenths. A lot of tension here. That's what happens when you play the piano. The idea is to make sure you're releasing that tension that can form in the wrist, okay? And then after doing these exercises, rest. Don't do the right hand 3 times and then the left hand 3 times. Always rest in between. So I guess what I'm meaning to say is you should alternate the hands. So do one set of left hand and let that hand rest. Do the right hand, come back to the left hand, do the right hand. Okay? All right, now we're going to stretch to the 5th finger. So we're going to play the octave going down, and then a 7th up to the thumb, and then just stretching down an octave. 7th up, octave down, 7th up, and on and on. All right, let's try 1, 2, lift. Follow through. Come out. G flat, lift, come out to F, come out, back in, and a more stretched out version. happens over time after doing hundreds of thousands of these. In other words, a person with a small hand is, they're playing hundreds of thousands of octaves in their lifetimes, and broken octaves. And after a while, the extensor muscles get so strong that you don't feel anything when you're playing. You just don't feel any tension at all because the muscles are just so strong that they just lift upon demand. And that's what we're shooting for over time. So every day you should be doing some of these slow extension exercises. Every day. I mean, if you could practice an hour a day, imagine that, just doing slow exercises like this, how fast you'd improve. But it takes so much patience, and you just want to sit down and play the piano, so that's probably not going to happen. And if you're an impatient sort of person like myself, you're going to find that even doing this for 15 minutes is a chore, all right? But that's the way to improve, folks. I can't spell it out for you in any other way, really. So have patience and carry on, and at least, try to spend 10, 15 minutes a day doing this kind of stuff. And you'll see you'll improve pretty rapidly. So with that, I hope to see you next time, and have a great day.